Hey guys, what's up? It's Wolfden, and this is my first commentary. I'm going to talk about the gameplay real quick, and then I'll move on to some background information and stuff, because the gameplay gets pretty boring after a while, of just me telling you what's going on when you're watching the video. But I'm using the AUG with dual mag, and my perks are Ghost, Sleight of Hand, and Hacker. I don't usually run this layout anymore, because I just find Ghost is a waste. My kill streaks are counter UAV, mortar, and Blackbird. It's either counter UAV or napalm, I can't remember at the moment, but we'll find out later on. Funny story real quick before I get into any background. Last night I recorded this whole commentary. It felt like it was taking forever. I was like, alright, this is probably just I'm just anxious to do this, so it's just taking a long time. But when I was done, it turned out that since the game lags right now, I have no idea what's going on in the gameplay because my computer makes it lag on on Windows Movie Maker. So that's why I'm not talking about the gameplay, but it's one of the reasons. But I recorded the whole thing, and it felt like it was taking forever. And I was like, alright, it's just because I'm anxious. And then, when I was done, the audio line of me talking was twice as long as the video. So, when I started listening to it, it turns out I talked for 23 minutes and didn't even realize it. I'm only talking for 10 minutes and 30 seconds now. I've got to stop watching everything just to make sure I don't go over. So, I don't get to talk about as nearly as much. I don't know if that even made sense. I'm not talking as much now. It's great. I love it. It's already... Okay. So, just wanted to explain that to you. I thought that was a pretty funny story. My first commentary ended up being 23 minutes. So this should be easy as crap to fill up time right here. A lot of my stuff that I will be posting, if it's about Call of Duty, is not going to be tips and tricks and stuff. There's already plenty of people out there that provide that, and that will get there sooner than I will. That will find the stuff out sooner. That will have more... I don't know how to say it. I can't think about it. They will be able to make it look fancier. They'll make it look neater in the video and everything with arrows in the screen and stuff. Mine just wouldn't be as high as quality. Later on, I plan on I don't have my HD PVR yet. I don't have any PVR, any capture card at all. I actually had this recorded for me through Huppet Gaming in the forum section. If you go there, you can search, or it should be at the top. Someone will, they post about recording games for you for free. It's really cool. I'll post a link in the description about that, so they get their little recognition. But when I do get my capture card, I'm planning on it eventually, soon. I probably won't do as much Call of Duty. I'll still do Call of Duty a lot, but I might try to do Let's Plays. I don't know how that'll turn out, but Call of Duty just seems to be overdone. Like, everybody's doing it. I'm hoping I get the capture card before December or whenever Mass Effect 3 comes out, and I'll try to do that if I have enough subscribers by then, so it won't be weird, like I'm just talking to 27 people. But so let's see where to start. Background information. I am 17 years old, and my real name is Matt. There's that. Should have been in the beginning of it. But I was born in Florida on the West Coast, Newport Richey. I lived there for 9 years straight. Went to a Catholic school, and then moved to Germany. Moved to Germany for about a year, because my dad worked overseas, so we wanted to be closer to him so he could visit us more and everything. We could actually get to see him, we get to see him every 2 weeks rather than every 2 months or so. So that was an interesting time. I'll probably end up going into more detail about that sometime, maybe. I don't know, I'll have to think of some stories about it. So, after Germany, moved back to Florida and lived there for about another 3 years. Went back to my old school and everything. 3 years, I think, is the correct number. And from there, moved to North Carolina because that's where my dad was. Like, that's where his place of employment is, and they deploy him overseas every month. He comes back for a month, and then he's there for 3 months now. Then he's back, and that's his pattern. So we don't get to see him that often, but we moved here so we get to see him when he was home in the United States. So that's where I currently am living. I am a senior as of today when I finish my test later on, which by then this will probably be posted. So I'm a senior. I live at home, obviously, with my brother and sister. My brother is 13 years old in 7th grade, and in 8th grade next year, and my sister is 10 in 5th grade. Let's say 5th grade. That sounds about right. So I don't want to get too much into any topic right now and not be able to finish it because I had plenty of time the first time. I had 23 minutes. I still can't believe I did that. So talk about. Oh, I had an intro. I have an intro, but it probably will not be on this gameplay right here because I don't know what's wrong with it. I can't seem to get it to the right type of file or format, whatever it is, to be able to put it onto Windows Movie Maker. So I'll work on that. I'll try to figure that out soon, so it'll hopefully be on the next one, whenever that may be. Let's see. You said that. Yeah, I got about 2-3 minutes left. So I started off watching YouTube. That's how I'm gonna give you a little quick, brief background on my YouTube history, and the reason I want to do this now because I want to be part of this YouTube community, this whole Call of Duty. I like the people. So started off about. I started playing Call of Duty. Oh man, I don't want to do the whole story. I'll just start with YouTube. I'll do my whole gaming history some other time. But started off with YouTube. Started watching Modern Warfare 2 trailers. That's all I used YouTube for. It was just pretty much the trailers for Modern Warfare 2. That's all I cared to watch. I'd watch like cat videos and stuff, but who doesn't? Everyone watches that. Not as much anymore. But I would watch the trailers a lot. Like, I knew them by heart. I was really excited for it. More excited than I've been for any other game. Because I've never paid attention like that before. But from there, I ended up... I want to say our Xbox was broken at the time. We've had a lot of Xboxes. Like, double digits. We've had a crap ton of Xboxes. And so I want to say it was broken at the time. So I went onto YouTube and started to I was like, I just need to watch. I need to at least watch this game if I can't play it. So I ended up watching gameplay and didn't even know that commentating existed. Didn't even know it was a thing. So went from the trailers to the gameplay and started watching Hutch and CNanners, but I didn't even know who they were at the time. I didn't know they had a name. I didn't know that there was profiles or channels you could subscribe to get their videos. I just figured that they were doing like one thing at one time, they were done. I don't know why I would think that, but I didn't know that they did it for a living, or still don't care, but they get to do what they love for a living. That's great. I like that. But so never really paid attention to it. They would end up linking somebody in the description or doing a dual comm with someone, and from there I would end up watching the person they linked, who would then link somebody else, and so on and so on. And it just branched out, and I saw a whole bunch of different YouTubers and started watching a lot of different videos, and thought it was the coolest thing ever. and now I watch my subscription boxes, or my subscription list is like forever long, and I watch like all different kinds of stuff, not just Call of Duty stuff. And holy crap! Alright, I have about 10 seconds left in this gameplay, so it's been fun. I went 51-10 with 4 captures and 8 defense. See you all later.